fun will it be? You bring.
Oh. That's for. Hold on. Hello, gals, blokes, and all other folks. My name is Mortius, and today we are here with more Six the Musical. And we are checking out like 4 different videos today because all y'all want to drive me crazy. So many comments I got were saying that House of Holbein and Get Down should be done in one batch. And I'm like, okay, 2 songs in one batch, that's not a big deal. But then the other half of the comments were talking about how much they appreciated that I, unlike a lot of other reactors, were also reacting to the fill-in bits. And so I looked and I'm like, okay, the fill-in bits, that won't be hard either. And then I looked and I was like, okay, so House of Holbein is 2 minutes, and then you've got Royal Tinder for like 1.5 minutes, and then the Anne of Cleves introduction for over 1 minute, and then Get Down, which is an entire song. And at this point, it's just gonna be 10 minutes of raw footage. Guys, I used to release reactions that were like 10 to 15 minutes total. And now this is like 10 minutes of raw footage. Mason, what is 211 plus 137 plus 116 plus 422? What dat? That's crazy. And also, I just realized this isn't Mason, I think. I think this is Kaylee. I don't remember who's editing what, honestly. No, because other editors on vacation. I don't know. Someone's editing this. Who knows what it is? I'm all over the place, guys. That is to say, I hope you guys feel very appreciated because this is going to be an insane amount of raw footage for me to react to in one video. This is probably going to be an insanely long video for me to record the day after I got back from out of country. Literally like less than a full day after I was just doing 22 straight hours of airplanes and layovers to now be doing all this. And also, not that it's all about money, but like, I do pay my editors and captioners by the hour. So like, when I'm doing crazy videos like this, I want you guys to understand that I really appreciate you guys. And I want you to feel like your input is appreciated because you guys made your voices clear and I am listening. And oh boy, it is going to be a heck of a reaction as a result. So all of that to say, I am really, really, really excited to check this out. Now, real quick, before we hop fully into it, I do also want to say, if I don't remember any details from the prior songs because of my long vacation, even though I scheduled it so it's only been a single week since you guys got Heart of Stone, it's actually been like 3.5 weeks since I recorded it. So I did Don't Lose Your Head and Heart of Stone sort of in one batch, and then it's been quite a long time. And now I'm going to be doing this batch of 4, and then I will, of course, be doing All You Want to Do. And yes, I will be reacting to the live version. I heard you all. Dear Lord, did I hear you all. Actually, I almost shouldn't say that because all of the thousands of comments telling me I have to do the live version are great YouTube engagement. So honestly, I shouldn't have said anything. Everyone still hop in the comments and tell me how excited you are about me doing the live version of All You Want to Do. But all that to say, we are doing this set of 4, and then I am going to be probably tomorrow reacting to All You Want to Do, which means by the time this hits YouTube, All You Want to Do, the live action version, is already up on the Patreon. So if you really don't want to wait another week, consider joining over there and supporting. And honestly, I'm probably going to be recording the latter half of 6 relatively quickly here. So I wouldn't be surprised if all the way up until the ending is going to be actually recorded not that far after when this video is hitting YouTube. So if you want to see that, the Patreon is a great way to support me, to allow me to afford to make videos this long, and also get you that content early. But we are not here just to promote the Patreon. We are here for House of Holbein, Royal Tinder, Anne of Cleves intro, and Get Down. So without any further ado, let's make it happen. Here we go.
Welcome to the house.
To the House of Holbein.
I was focusing on trying to get my volume to turn up because I realized it was way too low. What?
Welcome to the house.
To the House of Holbein. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How did you get in? And so this one's like an entire, because people were telling me I need to do these songs together. So like House of Holbein is listed as a separate song on like the actual track, right? So this isn't just an extra thing like some of the other ones. Like House of Holbein is a song, and then I'm reacting like two intermediary things and then Get Down as a full song, right? And this is just a short song that's 2 minutes, I guess. If Kaylee is editing this, tell me right here. And if Mason is editing this, then you all have to tell me in the comments, because Mason doesn't know anything about this show.
House of Holbein.
With their like, yeah, I can't tell if they're like making fun of Anne of Cleves or if they're being supportive girlies. I genuinely can't tell the tone here.
Hans Holbein goes around the world, painting all of the beautiful girls from Spain to France and Germany.
The king chooses one, but which one will it be?
You bring
That's from, hold on.
the
No, I can't focus on that yet. I can't focus on that. That's from 6? I can't focus on that yet. No, stop it, Brain. You can't focus on that yet. Okay, so this House of Holbein. So Holbein is the guy who is going around drawing the ladies, and that's the whole, like, I didn't look as good in my pic, so, like, he drew her. This is gonna sound bad. According to King Henry, there you go, covering my own butt there. According to King Henry, he drew her prettier than she actually was, and that's what led to the problem.
all of the beautiful girls from Spain to France.
I love this instrumental, it's very fun.
The king chooses one, but which one will it be?
You bring the corsets,
We'll bring the cinches.
no one wants a waist over 9 inches. So
I did not know that was from 6. I have heard that sound used on so many TikTok jokes. One of my favorite ones was like the official Squishmallows app that like put a giant Squishmallow in a corset and it just made it like hourglass figure. That's so funny.
no one wants a waist over 9 inches.
So what the makeup contains lead poison.
At least your complexion will bring all the boys in.
Ignore the fear and you'll be fine. We'll turn this fear into a 9. So just say yeah and don't say 9.
'Cause now you're in the
Hey, this is Mason. I'm one of Mortius's editors if you're new. I've been slowly learning German over the past year and I noticed an interesting lyric. Ignore the fear and you'll be fine. We'll turn this wir into a 9. Wir is the German word for 4, so the last line really means we'll turn this 4 into a 9. But 4 doesn't rhyme with fear from the previous line, so they use the German word instead. They do this again right after this line as well with so just say ja and don't say 9, with ja meaning yes and 9 meaning no. So they use the German word to rhyme 9 with 9, and I just thought that was really cool. I still don't entirely know what's going on, by the way, but the music is good.
house.
In the House of Holbein, yeah.
Gotcha. So Holbein, the House of Holbein, their like thing was making girls like look really, really good by the standards of that time. So you've got like an artist who maybe embellishes a little bit, but also the person that he is creating the portrait of is all make-upped and corseted. Okay.
Oh yeah. Das ist gut, oh yeah. Yeah. The House of Holbein.
We must make sure the princesses look great when the time comes for their Holbein portrait. We know what all the best inventions are to hold everything out.
Ja, ist wunderbar.
For blonder hairs and you just add a magical ingredient from your bladder. Try these here so high it's not.
Was that a thing? Did they use like Urine to increase the quality of blonde hair? Huh.
From your bladder, try these heels so high it's naughty.
But we cannot guarantee that you'll still walk at 40. Ignore this fear and you'll be fine. Phil turns this fear into a 9. So just say yeah and don't say 9.
Cause now you're in the house of Holbein.
Okay.
Das ist gut, oh ja. Ja. The House of Holbein.
Okay. I can definitely see why that will. Oh, no, that's not what I want. And as you guys can see, I am actually going to be hopping into something live action for the first time. I know there have been a lot of different opinions about whether the West End versus the Broadway versus the this versus the that versus the original cast listing was better. Hey man, I'm just going off the animatics on my playlist. But like I said, I did hear you all about All You Want to Do, so I'm doing that one live action. I haven't 100% decided how I'm going to approach the Patreon side of things. Just like with Epic, I will be doing alternate versions on the Patreon, so if there are different versions of the audio you really want to see, alternate animatics, live action, like bootleg clips, whatever, I will definitely check those out. But what was I saying? Oh yes, but like the playlist that I already have is the one I'm gonna kind of be going through, with the exception of All You Want to Do, because of the significant outpouring of request and love and support for that. That being said, there wasn't a good animatic that me or my editor could really find. I didn't do a lot of searching because I didn't want to risk spoilers, but I did minimal searching, and then my editor did a lot more, and we didn't find much for animatics for Royal Tinder, so we're gonna see the live action. I have no idea if this live action cast matches any of the voice cast I've seen so far, but man, I'm just here for the vibes. Let me know in the comments. Here we go, Royal Tinder.
House of Holbein. The time is now for you to select a pilot, Your Highness.
Okay, listen. I'll say this right now, which for this or any future shows, if you really want me to react to live action, upload versions with credits and send them to me. Or not credits, sorry, captions. Because, I don't know if I'm going to be able to understand them through this microphone and speaker quality, but we'll see.
House of Holbein. The time is now for you to select a pilot, Your Highness.
Maybe present
I got Your Highness.
Christina of Denmark.
Oh, that's helpful.
Looking for mates, dates, and a British monarch with whom to secure the line of succession.
Come on, is that so much for a girl to ask for?
Vinky face.
Vinky face.
No? Then, never mind. She has already made a match with the Duke of Milan anyhow.
Okay, next!
Your Highness! May we present Amania of Cleves. Just a German girl trying to live the English dream.
Hashtag no Catholics. Hashtag big dowry.
Nein? Okay, alles klar. Who's next?
Panic. Panic spelled with a K is one of my favorite things.
Fantastic.
Wunderbar. Your Highness, Your Highness, Your Highness. We are honored
Highness.
to present to you Anna of Cleves.
The most
That's our girly.
beautiful woman in the Holy Roman Empire. And let me assure you, Herr Holbein has certainly done her justice.
Sehr gut. And I think we can say with some certainty, you will be happily married for many years to come.
Who edited this? Theatrical Bookworm, you're incredible. You only have 272 subscribers, and now you have 273, because these editions are hilarious. Oh my
See it
gosh.
now. Henry VIII and his famous 4 wives.
Oh, please, no need to thank us. The pleasure has been ours.
In the House of
Incredible. Oh, okay. That was the next, excuse me, can I pause it, please? Goodness. Okay, I mean, I guess the playlist has the right idea of going straight in because I don't really have anything to say about that, but that was very funny. The little additions were absolutely hilarious. Yeah, that was awesome. Rock on. Let's do Anna Cleves' introduction because this is a lot of footage I have to get through.
Well, I guess you already know what happened next. How I came.
Do I? Divorced, beheaded, died, divorced. Okay, so, geez, 4 months and a divorce? Brutal.
To England, hopeful. Summoned after the king saw my portrait and how I, with my meager looks the way they are, didn't live up to his expectations.
Oof.
I mean, it's the usual story, isn't it? The savage,
Men.
educated, young princess, deemed repulsive by the wheezing, wrinkled, ulcer-riddled man 24 years her senior.
Oof.
Rejection. Rejection
So dramatic. Rejection. Rejection.
from a king. How could anyone overcome a fate as devastating as being forced to move into a resplendent palace in Richmond? With more money than I could ever spend in a lifetime. And not a single man around to tell me what to do with it. I mean, seriously. Just tragic.
Cool. And I'm guessing, no! Old Spice, go away! I guess that's a fair point. If it's just based on, like, divorce, I guess even in those times that the women were probably, like, allowed to keep something, or probably, like, owed, there we go, like, owed something from that marriage. So even if, like, it was only, like, I don't know, 1% of a king, like, I imagine she was pretty decently well off. Honestly, I think she got off better than most of the other queens in that case, but I guess we will see when it comes to her own song, Get Down. And we're at 20 minutes of raw footage before, well, obviously when things are edited down, it's going to be a little less than that for you guys, but 20 minutes, 21 minutes actually, of raw footage before we get to this song. I think my puppy might be being asked to be taken out, so it is going to be just a quick pause, but I'll be right back for you guys in just a moment. It'll be no time at all for you and like 5 minutes for me. Puppy has been taken out, so we are all ready to get going. Here we go with Get Down. Whew, I'm excited. Oh yeah, I forgot. So all right, here we go. What are those offbeat instruments? It's like boom, like a big like heavy synth hit, but then that like high, like almost like what are those? What are the things? The circle is like a circle that's like a cylinder, but it's only like this tall, and it's got the 2 sets of bells. You're like, what are those called? It sounds like that. What are those things called?
Sitting here all alone on a throne in a palace that I happen to own. Bring me some pheasant, keep it on the bone.
Okay. She knows what she wants and she is getting it. I love it. She is getting down. Anyways.
I happen to own. Bring me some pheasant, keep it on the bone. Fill my goblet up to the brim, sipping on mead and I spill it on my dress with the gold lace trim. Not very prim and proper, can't make me stop. I wanna go hunting any takers. I'm not fake cause I've got acres and acres, paid for with my own riches. Where my hounds had released the bitches. Woof.
Dear Lord. Okay. See, I thought the whole point of, like, these songs is figuring out who had it the worst from King Henry, but this song is so far is look how well off I am now that he's gone. I don't know, so far I feel like Anna Cleves kind of had it the best of all. Like, I'm sure it's a big hit to the ego to go all that way, have a king look at you and be like, ew, just for your looks. Like, you know, it's got to be a hit to the ego, but once you've moved past that ego hit, I feel like she's doing pretty well for herself. And then, where are my dogs at? Bring out the bitches. Woof. And having all of them come in is incredible.
Any takers, I'm not fake, 'cause I've got acres and acres.
Any takers, I'm not fake, 'cause I've got acres. Like, the flow of this is awesome.
Paid for with my own riches, where my hounds had released the bitches. Woof. Every day, head back for a round of croquet, 'cause I'm a player. And tomorrow,
No.
for a round of croquet, 'cause I'm a player.
A round of croquet, 'cause I'm a playa. Like, that's a ridiculous rhyme, actually.
Every day, head back for a round of croquet, 'cause I'm a player. And tomorrow, I'll hit replay. You said that I tricked ya, 'cause I didn't look like my profile picture too.
Okay.
But I don't agree, so I'm gonna hang it up for everyone to see. And you can't stop me, 'cause I'm the queen of the castle. Get down, you dirty rascal, get down.
I have unexpectedly possibly stumbled on a new favorite. Oh my gosh, what?
And you can't stop me, 'cause I'm the queen of the castle. Get down, you dirty rascal, get down.
Okay.
Get down. Get down, you dirty rascal. Get down.
Did she actually like deface these things in history, or is this just like sort of interpretation and what's the word I'm looking for? Not like indulgence, not elaboration, not dang it, what's that vocab? If the editor knows what a word I'm trying to think of, say it here. Otherwise, let me know in the comments. Embellishment! Embellishment! Oh, I found it. Okay. Is this embellishment or is this actual, like, historical evidence?
Get down, you dirty rascal. Get down. Get down. 'Cause I'm the queen of the castle.
Woo!
When I get bored, I go to court. Put up outside in my carriage, don't got no marriage, so I have a little flirt with the footman as he takes my fur. As you were making my way to the dance floor, some boys make an advance, I ignore them, 'cause my jam comes on the lute. Looking cute, das ist gut.
I love that jam comes on the loop, like bringing in a completely different instrumental than this song has had before, is a very cool touch, kind of bringing some of that in diegetically. I realized recently, because I saw a comment, by the way, I use the word diegetically often. I usually try not to use super complex, like, musical terms without explaining them, but for some reason, I just thought diegetic versus non-diegetic was something that just, like, most people who watched, like, musical properties had just heard and knew before. But I got a couple comments saying that people didn't know what that terminology meant. So I actually want to take just a very brief moment. Basically, diegetic versus non-diegetic is whether or not it is happening in universe. So, like, there are some musicals where they are explicitly not singing. That is non-diegetic. They are just using the songs to express what they are saying. Now, for something like Wicked, that's kind of bringing in the idea of, like, oh, when the emotions are too strong for words, you sing, and when they're too strong for song, you dance. Whereas something like Les Mis is just communicating the entire show through song. Those are both non-diegetic. But let's say the very first thing I can think of is like Has Been Hotel, for example, because I know that's like a lot of musical theater kids' hyperfixation recently. Those are diegetically sung, and there is evidence for that, especially in some songs. Like the first song, Happy Day in Hell, there's the whole joke of, oh, she's halfway down the street. Yeah, she's singing. And then there's also like when they end Loser Baby with, what? There they are! They're singing? Like, those have references, and like, I believe like Steven Universe's songs are technically diegetic in universe as well. It's definitely more common in kids' properties. Well, I mean, Has Been isn't a kids' property. I guess it's more common in animation for some reason. But anyways, so there is a element. I said I was going to give this a brief description, and I'm absolutely not. But that is diegetic versus non-diegetic. If something is diegetic, it's actually happening in the universe. And if it is non-diegetic, that means that things aren't happening. So like, and this can even happen for like soundtracks and things like that. I'm really not doing this short, but like Arcane was a great example of this because most of the music in Arcane, just like most soundtracks, are non-diegetic. But there actually is a scene where the characters are responding to the music, and they even show an animated version of the Imagine Dragons singers, because in that one case, Enemy is actually being sung and performed in universe, aka diegetically, whereas any of the other song pieces, like the Jinx versus Echo fight, even though that is done to music and has some like musical component there with like the tick, that music is not actually happening in universe. So if I say diegetic versus non-diegetic, that is what I mean. The reason it matters here is because
Making my way to the dance floor.
obviously as they're walking around, that dum, 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 dum is not happening diegetically in universe. But
Boys making advance, I ignore them, cause my jam comes on the loot. Looking cute, das is gut.
that dum, dum is arguably diegetic. It is being brought in so differently from the rest of the music and the rest of the artisticness. I'm talking so much with my hands right now. I don't know what my hands are doing. But it's being brought in so different from it because it's referencing something actually happening. So if it kind of pulls you out of the song, it's because that is diegetic and everything else isn't. And I think that's really cool. Did I spend enough time talking about that? Who knows? Let's keep going. Never mind. Hold on. I need that transition.
Some boys making advance, I ignore them, cause my jam comes on the loot. Looking cute, das is gut. All eyes on me.
Okay.
No criticism. I look more rad than Lutheranism. Done so hard that I'm causing a sensation.
Okay.
Okay, ladies, let's get in Reformation. You said that I tricked you, cause I didn't look like my profile picture. Too bad I don't agree. So I'm gonna hang it up for everyone to see. And you can't stop me, cause I'm the queen of the castle. Get down, you dirty.
Ooh, okay. So the first time they really I almost mentioned this at the time, but then I didn't, and I don't know why, but in the first one, they really slowed down the tempo. It was like, you can't stop me, cause I'm the queen of the castle. Like, they really slow it down here. And that kind of threw me off at first, but I was like, oh, they're just kind of doing something different there. So it didn't like take it away, like take me out of it too much, but it kind of like threw me off a little bit since I was following the tempo. And this one doesn't do it as much.
I'm the queen of the castle.
This one maintains tempo, so it's the dun 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 dun. Bum, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It stays on that tempo, and it's awesome, and I like that because it's different than the subversion of expectations they did earlier.
Down. Get down. Get down.
I'm sorry, how would they do that in a live setting? Please explain.
Get down. Cause I'm the queen of the castle. Now I ain't saying I'm a gold digger, but check my prenup and go figure. Go. Now I ain't saying I'm a gold digger, but check my prenup and go figure.
Okay.
Gold chains, symbolic of my faith to the higher power in the fast lane. My horses can trot up to 12 miles an hour. Let me explain. I'm a Venus schnitzel, not an English flower. No one tells me I need a rich man doing my thing in my palace in Richmond. You said that I tricked ya. Cause I didn't look like my profile picture. Too bad I don't agree. So I'm gonna hang it up for everyone to see. And you can't stop me, cause I'm the queen of the castle. Get down, you dirty.
Ooh, getting some of that grit in that voice, girl. Let's go.
Stop me, cause I'm the queen of the castle. Get down, you dirty rascal. Get down, yeah, come on, ha. Get down. Get down with me. Get down, you dirty rascal. Get down. I'm of Cleves. I get down. Cause I'm the queen of the castle.
All right. I gotta say, oh, and I forgot to mention in the intro that I was so excited because I had so many other videos to get through before this. I totally forgot to mention in the intro that I was so excited for this because it was also going to be going back to Gigi, who I know and love through Epic. So, editor, if there's an easy place to put that, either in the intro or in between the Anne of Cleves introduction and this, please do so. Otherwise, honestly, truly don't worry about it. I'll just mention it here. But yes, props to Gigi. Gigi is amazing. I've loved their stuff for Epic the Musical, and I loved this one. I gotta say, if the fight was who is my favorite or who has the best sass or who is the most fun, you're a good contender. But I believe what was established at the very beginning in the sort of excerpt after Ex-Wives as the competition of it is, and I quote, who had the biggest load of BS to deal with from the man himself. I feel like she lost. I loved the song. I love her. Love the whole energy of everything. But I kind of feel like she got off better than anyone else. Just saying. All that to be said, thank you guys so much for watching. We are at 36 minutes of raw footage, so this is going to be a behemoth of a video. So if you are here at the premiere, that means you watched the whole thing without skipping a single bit of it, and that means that I appreciate you tremendously. And if you are here after the fact and you didn't skip through and you're here through the intro, you are amazing, and you're going to tell me that you made it all the way through by popping in the comments. And is there anything relevant that I can even say for that? What is your... You know what? If you could get a castle and you could have like any one thing be like the thing that is yours, that was like a design, like the perfect library, the perfect garden, the perfect that, what would that be? Let me know in the comments. I think that's a really fun answer. My answer probably would be a library, unless the if I could have like a big terrarium, like a biosphere that has like animals and plants in it that I can just go in like a terrarium, like a giant terrarium. I would do that. Otherwise, if that's too much to ask for, I would probably go for a really nice library. So let me know in the comments which one you would pick. Like I said, if you're here for the premiere, I appreciate you all. If you are not, I still appreciate you. And of course, by the time this hits YouTube, all you want to do, which I am terrified for based on the things I have heard, will be out and available on YouTube. So definitely check that out. Thank you all, or sorry, I said on YouTube. We'll definitely be out on the Patreon. So definitely go check that out on the Patreon, or we will be here for it next week. Thank you all so very much for being here. And as always, gals, blokes, and all other folks, I will see you in the next video. Bye.